tell you something.
Time is a precious thing. Never waste it.
Oh god, I don't think I have Matobu's number on my new iPhone.
I'll send him a message on Facebook.
There you go.
We just do the thing everybody did to me. I write Adam a shit ton. Made me notice. Doesn't everybody have their... Oh, Matobu's online right now.
No.
Or where?
Wait,
Uh,
is it-
Might be in the bathroom or something.
Yeah, maybe.
big
He
Canadian.
doesn't have Discord on their phone. I mean, really. Mm,
And he's at the top of the.
he is. He's top of the fucking encounter. Very unlike Tobu.
I'll tell the story of how I turned in 7 computer science assignments, and none of them were very good. And then my professor just gave everything a blanket 100%.
Nice, dude.
I was like,
Your online classes.
this fucking sucks. And I was like, I woke up and I had like a bunch of notifications and stuff been graded, and I was like, I lost any respect I had for your integrity, sir. That was not a whole section of what
Aha!
I did on my final project was not working.
Man, I'm so great. I hope Tobu hasn't changed his phone number in 2 years.
Man, I want to play Last of Us 2 just so I get all these memes.
Dude, oh yeah, way. I've been told it's horrible.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it's not a great story.
You make something good, just don't make a sequel. 'Cause you're gonna fuck it up.
I don't understand the story, to be honest with you. I saw some shit and it was like, why didn't they just do X? I don't want to spoil it because there's a spoiler there.
Yeah.
But like, I was just like, why would you just do that? Like, finish the job.
I just
Yep.
noticed the special icons you put for effects on people show up on the combat bar.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I clicked on the screen yet. It had loaded in calming his shit water sounds. Comfy now.
Hopefully, Kobu, if he's not here in 2 minutes, we're gonna start without him. You guys are going to kill those ridiculously hard mobs, or at least try to without him.
Oh, they do so much damage if they hit you with the fucking the Maul of Pain or whatever the fuck that was.
The triple flail.
Yeah, whichever one did like fucking 40 damage to Tobu.
Kobu's down anyways. Oh no, he's not. He has fucking 1 health. Why does he have
Yeah.
1 health?
Because he's fucking barbarian.
Wait, didn't you just take a shit ton of damage from some like special effects from one of these guys?
Yeah, but the math came out to 2 HP or something like that left.
Yeah, it did, where is it? Let's see, it did... The flail hits Tobu for 30 damage, and he had 31 health.
Wait, it hit him 30 flat or 30 with the special effect?
Flail of Pain was 30 flat. That was one of the effects of the flail. The flail, it's a triple-headed flail.
I really never heard of this monster. I was looking up Gnolls when I had the Gnoll encounter in our campaign. I didn't even see this. This must be in
You
some.
don't have fucking CMOP's books of cheetah
Yeah,
monsters.
that's what I'm saying.
so-
This must not be in the book I have.
They're not. I already explained this a while ago that I have like 4 non what's it called, Wizards of the Coast monster books, because they expand like the lore of all of the. There's like in this book there's an additional 15 types of gnolls and like 8 different types of orcs and like 10 different types of goblins and hobgoblins, ranging from CRs like 1 to CR 12s.
Gnolls needed them.
The highest CR Gnoll I've ever seen is a CR4, and that's what I thought these were.
Oh, see, that's what you get for trying to meta.
I wasn't trying to meta, but that's what I assumed they were because I've already knew or I've seen that.
Fucking CR4 monster hitting us for 40
Or,
damage.
yeah, I didn't remember what the damage was off the top of my head.
Judge
no.
for 40. I think the psychic one hit Judge for like 44 damage or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Joel's almost dead too.
I'm here with nearly full health and no fucking key, so it's like I might as well be dead.
Dude, I was telling Joe, I am so impressed by everybody's reservation of not trying to rest during this obvious like war type scenario. And not only is everyone like reserved for it, but like no one has even bothered to ask because everyone has it in their head what type of like, you know, barrage this is, like a scramble to cut the head off the snake before too many losses are taken. I was just telling him how impressed I am
If
by
we,
it.
if we still had the 10-minute short rest, I might have tried, but not now.
I wouldn't even try to short rest. I mean, Gruguk doesn't care if our guys die. It's just his guys he cares about, but Nevin cares about them all.
Bro, I swear to fucking God, if they would have came with us, they would have all died of one insect blast. Don't even fucking start.
I didn't even say for them to come. I said we could have helped them outside.
Don't even fucking start.
All right.
I love it.
I'm gonna get music going. We're gonna assume Tobu, that was a fatal hit for him and he went down. So as far as everyone is aware, you were down 1 Tobu and it was fatal enough to where he can't heal.
Oh, my advantage!
Can we say he got knocked out, so he's not like doing death saves?
You say,
Yeah, well,
Can we say he knocked out after Cine attacks?
Yeah.
it is unfortunate, but no one has anyone to blame but Tobu. It better be a good reason. I'm gonna feel like a real asshole if it's a real reason. Anyways, music.
Pregnant right
there
now?
we go.
Yeah,
Music is playing now.
that's why he missed Rain's birthday. And I told him it was okay. I forgave him.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have forgiven him.
He needs to find him. If it's a boy, so I can send him like 95% of range shit.
Because we're saying Tobu went down, can we say one of these guys at least doesn't get one attack since they would have to attack him again?
After. Someone's down. That's the end of the. That's the end of it. So we don't have to review what happened because it was just a bunch of Gnoll encounters and battles that you guys persevered. So we're just gonna start on the next combat round as at this point the rest of the party sees these seem to be the leaders of the caravan, and we're going to resume our encounter with them, starting with Shantor at the top. Don't tell me Shrek's not at home either.
No, Shantor's going to go with Tobu.
I'm here, hold on.
Okay.
Just making sure this guy's still banged.
Okay, cool. Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah.
Bane the minus D4 bullshit.
Is correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who's the ones that are banned though?
Just that guy currently. The other guy saved.
Oh, you casted Bane.
Yeah, he's got,
Yeah.
he is like full on the just 100% support bard that we needed. If you hit somebody for single target damage, even better.
Am I lagging for you guys, or is it just me?
It's you.
Yep.
Might be just you.
Weird. Alright. Let's see if I can move my character.
You did it.
Okay, see, where are you going?
Ooh, Shantor.
Hold on. Like, my screen is like... do I have to reload? I don't know what's going on.
You realize you just walked up into the Gnolls, right?
Sorry, what?
You
He's-
walked next to the Gnolls.
The dead Gnolls?
No,
there's
you're
no-
next to the live one.
Yeah, I'm trying to go right here to attack
Oh.
it. Give me a second. Let me reload really quick, because this is, like, hard to control.
Oh, dude, he's gonna fucking green flame bonk this guy to death.
Heck yeah, I am. I don't know,
Green
it's weird. Like,
Spell,
the...
or is
Walk
It's
past.
like it's the computer lag. It's weird. Alright, let's see if refreshing fixed it. Yep, okay, it's good now.
Shantor, you moved up. Now what? I think I turned off auto damage, so we're gonna have to apply damages from now on. I'm pretty sure I turned it off.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, well, 20 is a hit.
Oh, so we're gonna have to subtract damage now, is what you're saying?
For yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
And okay, that's not too bad. And the creature is now bloody.
There we go.
All right, Cindy, you're up.
Oh, dude, I still have advantage. Fucking big boys right here. Big boy. I thought I was in a lot more trouble than I actually was. Forgot big boys and ally. Okay,
Get nice and confident. That's what I want to hear.
Got
Hit,
with
normal attack.
normal attack. Uyukasha.
That is a miss. As it bounces off his forearm, and he sneers at Cindy.
Oh, I hit damage. I didn't hit attack. That didn't even
Oh,
do an
damage.
attack roll.
Oh,
Oops.
well, do the attack roll. We'll take the 9 damage if it hits.
There.
Oh,
it does.
it does hit.
9 anyways.
9.
Wait, why do you have a +0 at the end of your other one?
I don't know. Here, hold on. Boop.
That is also a hit.
Nice. I will attack him again. Armed.
And that one is a miss. As you bounce off of his chest with your fist.
Meaty chest. Okay.
Hmm.
Is
Alright, Grep, you're up.
I am going to use my action to hide.
Okay.
And this guy still has my hunter's mark, right?
No, he does not have Hunter's Mark on
Alright,
him.
I will move my hunter's mark to him since it was on this guy.
Okay.
And that will be the end of my turn.
All right. Judge, you're up.
And he's gonna roll low.
Oh, there's a dude over here. Oh my god. Well,
Oh, he's alive.
Oh, he should be dead, I thought.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah,
He
he
got-
was dead before. Usually
Yeah,
was.
he's
Oh,
supposed to
because
be dead.
the spell.
This
ended,
guy,
that's
this guy died. I killed him. He had my hunter's
Okay.
mark.
Oh, fucking Judge is gonna be fucking.
yeah, I mean, if I drink
Yeah,
a
yeah.
potion, he's gonna delete me anyways. So it's like
right. You just
100.
stay back. Spell.
Not if you delete him first. Oh, God.
You need to no. You need to roll another one. That's not advantage.
Yeah, I don't roll advantage.
Oh, God.
Good catch.
All right, just a miss.
I never roll advantage.
That's a hit, though.
God,
Takes the 8.
I thought you rolled a red nat one with advantage. So sad.
Also a
Damn.
hit. Wait, was that your offhand? Wow. Takes it.
And that's my turn.
All right, he is going to look at Judge, and he is going to multi-attack his flail, but he's going to do it in a circular motion around him. Going to try hitting Judge, knocking him out, and then going after Shantor with the additional attacks. So Judge, he at first is going to do the Flail of Madness on you. Target.
Shield.
I'm out of spell slots.
Oh, God, Tim was back up.
14, that doesn't hit.
No.
All right. The next one is going to go after you. This one's the Flail of Pain.
Oh, God, no.
22. What was that? That was it. Hits? Is that what you said, Joe?
Hits.
Okay. So damage goes through, dealing a total of 39 bludgeoning damage and psychic.
Holy
I'm
fuck.
down.
And Judge goes down, and then the creature, his final attack goes on to Shantor, which is the Flail of Paralysis. 14, I guess that doesn't hit,
fuck.
right?
Looks like Shantor's got a case of the hands and distracted him.
Alright, Matt, it's your turn.
Alrighty.
Bait this guy again.
No, he's just. It's just a concentration. He can't.
Oh, he can't stack it like the Obelix.
No. Also, I don't have any more spell slots. I'm going to point my finger at this guy and be like, "Is that the little broom you got with her?" And I'm gonna be casting Vicious Mockery at him.
He fails with a 7.
Alright, he will take 2 damage and have disadvantage on his next attack.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I mean, that's all I got right now. So that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Alright, Nevin, you're up.
I'm going to attack the one that's in between Shantor and Judge.
Alright. That is a hit.
Wait, that one already attacked, correct?
Yes, it did.
I could knock Judge down. So yeah, there's no point moving it. I'm gonna leave it where it's at.
Okay. And that one's a miss. Alright, now it is... Oh, is that the end of your turn, Nevin?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay right here.
Alright, now it's the next guy's turn, and he is going to target Cinny with the first hit.
There's disadvantage and a minus D4.
Yeah, disadvantage and minus D4. Alright, let's see it. He's going to multi-attack it. Flail of Madness first. Oh man! And as that flail comes at you, you realize, Cinny, that the creature extends its arm a little too far forward, opening his torso up for an attack.
Oh, what a fucking dork. Boop!
And that's a hit.
Think twice about attacking me again.
So the creature thinks about it, and then he attacks you again with the flail. This time, the flail of pain.
No, not the flail of pain.
11. I guess that's some face. And finally, the flail of paralysis swings at you for a natural 20.
Oh, golly.
You're gonna have to do a 16 con saving throw. You take 13 damage.
So 13 puts me to 35. I have to fail this con save real quick.
I believe you have disadvantage as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Why?
Does your ailment give you disadvantage on saving
only-
throws? Dex? Okay, you're good. Never mind.
Dex saves.
Just making sure.
Oh god, I'm so pissed.
All right, you are paralyzed until the end of next turn.
That went
And
a lot better than it could have been. I
that
only
is, it is now Big Boy's turn. Yeah, that could have been way worse.
taken a 13 from a net 20.
Yeah, that was pretty low.
All right, big boy smash.
Get it, big boy. Don't forget your passive healing. You look like shit.
I already used it.
Big boy.
Oh,
wait,
oh
Why didn't you
boy.
give me the option to hold on? Why didn't I get advantage roll?
Oh, thank God.
How do I not
another
get the?
one.
I don't get the option.
That one is a hit.
Oh, he's gonna do one more.
Okay.
Oh, I have to hit the attack button to get the advantage. I see
That's
it.
also a hit.
Big boy.
Yeah.
All right, Tobu, staggering from that previous mace attack that left him at the shores of death, staggers back and sees his targets in his sight. It is your turn, Tobu.
All right. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
That is a shit ton of targeting I got into not looking in.
Yeah.
Hang on, can I move here and then get advantage on this motherfucker?
Yes, you can. That is a miss.
Okay.
Oh.
Jesus, that is also a miss.
Oh no.
He's so wounded he can barely lift his weapon.
Right?
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. All right, Chateau, you're up.
Mm. Hold on. Prayer feeling, yeah, after the fight, maybe. Let's see. I have a potion somewhere in here. Alright, I'm going to use a potion on Judge.
Judge.
For your action though?
And bonus, because it takes one to open too.
No, it's a bonus to open it and bonus to apply it. Or it's one full action to use it.
Oh, you have your bonus.
So you still have your bonus.
I actually didn't know that either. I thought it was a bonus to get it and then an action to use it.
No, because bonus actions are supposed to be something really quick, whereas an action is like you're spending all of your time to do what you want.
Does he roll the health?
Yep.
Alright, Judge. 2d4 plus.
Oh,
Yep.
that was bad.
Wow.
Max. Oh,
Close to max.
option.
Close to
Max. Almost max.
And then.
I'm
I
back.
don't really
baby.
I don't have anything I can do as a bonus. I'm just gonna end there.
All right, Cindy, you're up.
Oh my god, the fucking the way the green
Could have
got up
moved out of the
Judge's
way,
thing,
Shantor, as I try to shoot it.
like his
Is that natty one?
It's fine.
seeing his fucking character's smug face looking at me. It's my turn. All right.
Yeah, it's your turn, Cindy.
Oh shit. Let's, I'm gonna bonk this guy. Hopefully, maybe.
Let's see the bonking.
Boop.
Wait, isn't he paralyzed?
Yeah.
Oh, I am
Oh,
paralyzed.
yeah, you're
Do I-
paralyzed, Cindy. Yeah, you're.
Do I have to save or I just? It's
Nope.
after this turn.
It's after
God,
this
is
turn
this-
your paralysis wears away.
Is this what it's like when I stun people?
It is.
Do I have
Just
to do that you care?
stuck in-
No,
What?
This is
icon.
what I'm doing.
Okay.
Gruck, it's your turn. Also, yeah,
I'm
you're right.
gonna
I should've-
sharpshoot
Oh god.
this guy
Don't-
with advantage.
Shantor.
He has
Shoot this guy
advantage.
with advantage.
I'm full life. If he kills me, I'll be impressed.
It's got plus 10 damage.
Let's see
Guy
it.
and kill him.
Alright, so
Let's
I
see it,
gotta
Grok.
do this.
Oh thank god.
That's a hit. 18 fucking damage. Yikes.
And
He
I
is
gotta do-
very bloodied.
Wait, that only rolled it once though. How do I roll it with advantage?
You have to use the actual
The
icon,
attack,
I believe.
the attack icon. Okay, hold
Yeah.
on.
That's like a fucking.
Just roll it again. Roll that same roll again though, because your 17 already hit.
The 18.
No, I'm
Just
just
give
gonna.
me your
I'm
damage.
just gonna. It did
Just
give
roll-
me
roll
damage.
it
My
one more-
damage. So I'm rolling
Well,
again
yeah, I
with
already did.
advantage. Yeah, I'm rolling
Yeah.
again with advantage. Oh my lord.
Holy shit!
What?
Oh. Alright. I'm gonna heal the 18 and then I'm gonna deal the 30 fucking 9, which fucking pierces the gnoll right through the skull as it stands staggered for just a quick moment and falls to the ground
Holy shit!
beneath you. As Shantor quickly looks behind him and sees Gruck
He can't
glinting
see
in the,
me.
in the
Sees,
Oh, he doesn't-
Yeah, I
sees
don't-
a fucking.
I don't even know where he is right now.
Yeah, you're right.
I
Just
just
sees
turned
the
around
arrow
to see where the arrow came from.
whiz past him.
Alright, I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to him, I guess. Now, because I hid and I'm using my action, this it don't hit only works for the first attack, right?
Correct. Tide only works, yeah, for the first one.
So it's just is it the first action attack or is the action 2 attacks 1 action?
Hide gives your next attack. So if you
Okay.
uh
Just double checking.
it would
So I'll
only
do
yeah, it would only
normal.
apply to the first one. Yeah.
I'll do
It's just
normal on this guy.
Oh
my
god!
I did a normal attack.
What the heck?
Holy shit!
Nice.
I
Okay.
didn't know we had a second barbarian.
Wow!
It's on a murder spree
A
over here.
ranged barbarian? Yeah.
Oh wait, dude, does it
Jesus.
apply? Does it apply my orc crit?
It's supposed.
Or is
Yeah,
that
it
only
does. 'Cause it's-
melee?
No, it does because it's.
Yeah, it's 38 and 3d8 and 3d6.
Oh yeah, it's 3d8. Yeah,
Yeah.
3d8. Yeah. So it did apply my orc
Fucking
crit.
hell.
Okay, that's why the numbers are high. All right, so I will end my turn back there.
Holy shit! All right, yeah, Judge, you're up.
That was fucking absurd.
That was pretty bananas.
I don't get.
BANA, whatever the rest of the song goes.
I think Brug takes the fucking lead for most damage ever done in a turn.
That's the most damage definitely for a single target.
There
Yeah.
you go. Yeah, I guess Fireball has most damage.
I can't
That's
stand
super
here, attack, and then move over here, right?
You can't what? No, you
Can I-
can't. No.
Okay.
Yeah, no advantage.
Here I go.
It's a tough act to follow, Joe.
You sound so confident. Here I go.
Hey, it's a hit. Also a hit. The creature's beginning to sway back and forth.
Max
through
gonna
the-
insult to death.
Certainly fucking hope it's starting to swing
Watch,
back and
Max
forth.
gonna insult to death.
Right.
Yep. That's the yeah, that last one misses.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right, the gnoll, now frantically looking about him, is going to swing his axes again, or his mace again, and he's actually going to swing it in an arc in front of him. One goes to Judge, one goes to Cine, and one goes to Tobu. We'll do the Flail of Pain on Cine.
Oh, fucking of course.
You
Dude,
saw
this is
Bane
such
on
a
him, right?
classic song.
Yeah, he
No,
still has
still
it.
has
yeah, he
Bane.
does. Yeah. So we'll do Flail of Pain first for Cine. Okay, that's a 28 minus 1d4. It's still gonna be. That's gonna be a hit.
What
So-
a weird flex, Seamoff. Oh, that's a 28.
It is. It's. I rolled a 19, so. 36 damage, Cine.
Oh, I'm dead. Boop.
But you're
That's-
dead?
No, I'm not dead. I had 35 health. So,
All right, then Judge, you're getting affected with the Flail of Paralysis. 16, so that's a miss.
Yes, sir.
And Tobu with the
Hi.
Flail of Madness.
No, thank you.
26. 9 damage. I'm assuming that's enough to kill you?
Yeah, I'm down.
Alright.
Oh, you took out auto damage.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
It's not that much work, and it was causing more problems than solving, to be
God,
honest.
I imagine the fucking Megaton hammer from like Wind Waker hitting me.
Honestly, like if there was a floating combat text or something like that, it would solve everything. Because
It would.
We wouldn't have to second guess it at all.
Yeah. Maybe soon. I could see that being added to the game. Anyways, Mac, it's your turn. Seeing two of your
Alright.
allies fall from a single weapon swing by the Gnoll.
I'm going to use the momentum of being on top of this shoulder of Big Boy, and I'm going to jump off of it in the process while jumping over here, not falling, sorry. I'm going to be trying to stab it with my main hand dagger in the back.
Okay.
I didn't know we
Let's
had some
see
rope with
the
us.
advantage.
Do-do.
Hi, that's a hit.
Did you kill it?
No.
And then my
That
offhand
fucking
dagger.
no, bro.
And while landing, I'm going to shimmy a little bit because I'm shorter than this into its right into its like back under area, and hope for the best.
Okay.
With that
That
two
is
da-
a hit. The creature is still alive.
I'm gonna say like, hey, I'm the one you should be hitting, not this one. And that will be my turn.
All right, Nevin, you're up. And you last hit. And you
Oh,
do.
Max damage.
As the max damage hit from your Eldritch Blast pierces right through the chest cavity of the Gnoll, and it tilts its head as it looks at you, confused, and falls to the ground dead.
Can you see
Spare
me
the dying
over?
Goblin City
So,
immediately.
hold on one sec.
I'll spare Diane Cine while he does Motobu.
Judge
I
Barfs.
will also help spare the dying.
Okay, so party members, you, for all of those encounters, I don't remember what I gave you XP for.
Got experience
We're like
last time,
really
up-
close to leveling. We're
950
47,
for
170.
that last encounter.
Oh, we leveled. Yeah,
There
we
you
leveled.
go.
We're at 48.
Leveled.
We're 48,020.
There you go.
There's
So,
so much
Does
I
it
need to
level
choose from.
for us?
You have to import the next level 4 you get, but it's honestly, I don't know how worth it is for you to go through the import for it. It's up to you if you want to do it. But you basically open up your token, click the top, and go to Plutonium Import. Then go to classes and subclasses. Hit Open Importer at the bottom right, and then hit what class you are leveling.
Wait. Plutonium, and then where am I going here?
So we hit Ranger and then our subclass, like I'm Ranger Gloomstalker.
Yes.
Okay, and then I just click import, and
Uh-huh.
that does the level.
Make sure, if you do that, it should bring up a new screen that says what level you want to import, and you select the level that you're leveling to.
Okay, I just fucked mine up badly.
Can
I
you?
didn't-
What do I do after Plutonium Importer? Do I have to hit Open Importer in the bottom right, or what'd you say
Oh
after
god,
that?
it made
Yes.
me level 28.
Okay, well, that was a mistake. You're not
you hit-
supposed to do... Yeah, you hit 20. You're supposed to hit 9.
Oh, well, I hit 9 and I'm level 17 now.
Yeah, so you can delete your, I guess level 8, maybe? Yeah, you delete your level 8 and then import level 9.
Where is my level 8? I'm so confused right now.
It's under features.
Under features.
Yep.
Oh, it's here. It's here. Okay, so the RNG level 8 is I just can this guy.
Yeah, and then import level 9.
Okay, so we're at 48020. Got it.
Wait, we get anything from this?
No.
I'm just gonna manually update it.
Wait, I get a third fucking spell slot?
Our proficiency's 4 now.
Is
Yeah,
it four?
everyone's proficiency should go up to 4 at level 9.
So
now.
Oh yeah, you're right.
How do I just level myself up just once? Like,
do
You
the
can't.
import is the easiest thing.
Yeah, you have to import yourself. So on your sheet, well, first thing, on your features list, delete your do plutonium import. Click the 3 dotted lines.
okay,
You know what, Cindy,
I'm
when
on.
you
I think
do it,
it's
I got-
out of everything I can
I've
show
got
you.
monk with open hand clicked, and I can click import.
monk and open hand.
Okay, and then I click level 9,
Uh-huh.
import, and then I delete my old one.
Level 8.
That's
On your features page, delete level 8.
Because if you leave them both on, I'll say you're level 17.
Dude, I get 2 level 3 spells. Let's fucking go.
under features.
Features,
okay.
class levels. Yeah.
That's not showing any class levels on
You
here.
probably have the filter turned on for action, bonus action, or reaction on your features list, Cindy.
Man,
So
I'm gonna look up some
unclick.
spells right
There you
now.
go.
Oh, my XP's all.
Yeah, you have to refix your XP.
Wait, where do I delete it? Where is this feature thing you guys are talking about?
It's in
Like
your
the 3
character
dots go
sheet
to
between
feature
no,
spell
it's
cleaner?
in between inventory and spell book. It's called features.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, delete your level 8.
It's
There you
really
go.
nice though. All my spell slots are level 5 spell slots now.
What's our
Level
XP again?
48020.
What? No, 48120.
Oh,
Your
is
new
it
spell.
48120? Oh, okay. Sorry.
We were at 47170. So.
How are we gonna do my level 9 stuff, Seema? What's my limitation on out of combat?
What do you mean your level 9 stuff?
I can run on vertical surfaces and liquids.
Yeah, you can do it.
Like, what'll be like our out of combat like limit for how far I can go?
As long as you're running, you can do it.
Okay.
You're not Jesus, but you can run because you're moving so fast, your feet are pattering so quickly.
Okay, I just wanted to check because in combat, it's. I guess it would technically be however far I can dash.
Yeah.
Spending all my action.
Yep. And as soon as you stop, you basically fall.
Dude, I got 9 key points. Are we getting a level up for? Are we gonna wait for?
No, you have not healed. You have not healed. Yeah. Look at everybody going through their like spell book. Oh God, what spells do I get now?
Yo,
Yeah, I'll
this-
deal with
this
that
is
after
a
the session.
dope-
I'm not doing that now.
Literally all I get is my upgrade to my unarmed movement.
I have a question for you after the session because I'm not sure how this will work.
Also,
that's
Brooke, your
dope.
mic's cute. Yeah.
Mike is cute. Oh, it's because I'm on my phone. Sorry. It makes all that noisy
Oh, yeah,
shit when my phone's near it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you guys end up killing the last 2 Gnolls.
I'm gonna address the party. Say, hey, can you guys watch guard while I cast a prayer of healing for everybody that's hurt here? To every ally around me, essentially.
Sure.
I do not respond because I'm unconscious.
He spared the dying, so everybody is stable now.
Does that make them conscious? I
Oh
thought
no, it doesn't. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. Hey, he should be stable but not conscious.
Yeah, that's correct.
Dude, I should do lightning.
Alright,
round.
so I'm gonna just start casting prayer of healing and hope these guys are gonna protect me if something comes.
See, well, based on the information that we got before, would I know Scry doesn't work underneath in the Underdark as well either?
Well, let's do an intelligence check. Intelligence check, Nevin. That seems like something. Oh, yeah, intelligence would work.
So I heal everybody for
I
21.
don't know. I think that might be more of a wisdom thing, Aku.
That's
You could do wisdom or insight. Your choice, Nevin.
I'll do insight because I have a higher plus for that.
Okay.
Ah, fuck.
It's tough for you to discern, but you can. I mean, you don't really know, so
I'm picking that spell anyway.
you're not certain. Yeah, you're not certain one way or the other.
It's gonna be helpful, maybe. Wait, I don't have the importer to pick spells.
my DC.
The compendium
Done. What?
Yeah, I don't see the compendium for spells.
should be there. All you have to do is go to compendium browser.
Yeah,
Compendium
right now
page.
it's blank for me.
When you click compendium browser,
I'm on it right now. I'm on the area where there's nothing there.
you clicked compendium browser, right?
Wait, I'll take a screenshot.
Yeah, take a screenshot.
Because this is the tab that it's supposed to be at, and there's nothing there.
I just
Does everyone
imported
see
it
that
from
as well? At the
Plutonium.
bottom, they don't see a compendium browser at the bottom where the spells are.
I see it.
I see it, yeah.
That thing's probably fucked up.
Yeah, just reload.
What am I searching for? I don't see that. Oh no, wait, no, I do. Never mind, I lied.
Oh, dude, this is the coolest shit ever.
You don't. No, yeah, we don't get spells back just because we leveled.
Correct.
No, it's still blank for me. What the?
it-
Oh no, it just showed up. Never mind.
Hey Toby, you healed for 21. If you didn't see, I can't tell what your health bar is because you're behind a creature.
Thank you.
Thanks for the
You
heal.
too, Judge.
How much?
21.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna move then, so you can see. Even though I'm completely unconscious.
I mean,
you
you're
healed.
unconscious now. You're healed. Yeah.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Nevin's going to ask Judge really quick and ask if he remembers the name of the scout that we're supposed to be looking for.
I'm actually
The
going to be
scout?
investigating the area for the Emerald
um,
Enclave person that me
God
and
dang, what's
Tober
her
know
name?
about.
Deborah?
Hi, I'm actually going to be looking for the Emerald Enclave person possibly around this area because of what you said earlier.
Because we should be looking for, not Deborah, not Amita. Morista's friend who supposedly got lost in the Underdark, heading toward, or trying to
What?
find the place we're going to.
How do you know that though? Only me and Tobu know that.
You guys told us.
Did we though?
I don't
Pretty
think we
sure.
did.
I'm pretty sure everyone shared all of their information across
You
the
guys told us
faction.
after you came to, from the meeting. You said you let us know what she said.
I'm pretty sure everyone is aware of everything.
I didn't remember who went there. That's why I was asking Judge if you remember the name.
I'm pretty sure everyone is aware of everyone's dealings, and everyone was.
All right, I'm gonna start making notes of what I tell people because I'm pretty sure I didn't say anything.
If you'd like, you could check your logs after to see the VOD. Either way, though, we're gonna continue.
I think that's too far
as-
back.
We're gonna continue as the party knowing all the info.
You should start recording them locally as well, Grok.
No way, that's just gonna fill out my hard drive like no tomorrow.
It's not that bad.
They're 4 hours long, like 2.5 hours long, almost 3 hours long.
Videos.
It's like 600 meg. It's not that bad.
Wait, is
So,
that 200 minutes?
so what is it that you said you were gonna do, Grok?
I
Oh,
just
by the
wanna
way, now that you guys are
investigate
here, you know the
here.
path continues. You know the path continues this way. That's the
Oh.
edge of the map, quote.
There's nothing we
Yeah,
can
so-
see here.
It's the you see like the the river like lapping on the shoreline there. And as you look around, you can see like some various containers, boxes, things like that that the caravan was trying to basically carry with it. You see that this is like the most well guarded area of the caravan.
Tobu, do you have any more potions of healing?
Let me check. I think I do. Yeah, it looks like I have 2 greaters than regular.
What about you, Shantor? Do you have potions still?
Yeah, I have 1 regular, 1 superior.
That's the potion I have, because I'm not usually around people to heal them. I'm not sure if you think you're gonna be using them that much, because I'm not sure if you're out of spells. That's why you used it before.
Yeah, I just used them when I'm low on spells. Right now I only have a level 4 slot left. What the hell? Did
He's
I-
alive.
Okay.
Like,
No,
it came back
I
alive.
moved it.
So you said there's boxes down here and shit in the water?
Not in the
search-
water, just like around the areas. Yeah, boxes and like backpacks.
I'll search
that
the.
kind of stuff.
Can I search the area? I guess where the boxes are.
I'll aid you.
You both can roll
Investigation.
yeah, investigate. Yep. I'll have both of you roll individually.
I'm gonna ask Tobu
Okay.
to help me look through the guys' bodies if we didn't do that yet.
We're gonna have that be a part of the searching. We're gonna take the 15 and the 13 to just search the area, the boxes as well as the corpses. So you find on these 2 creatures, the seemingly leader type ones, you find 2 iron coins, and the 2 iron coins have the same emblem as before on the wooden ones. These 2 are made out of iron, though. In addition to that, you find various assortment of limbs of different creatures, ears, tongues, and hands tied to the belt and in pouches of these 2 creatures.
Lovely.
In addition, you find hold on, let me open
Poop
this up.
sock.
So Shantor, or I guess the party that's searching the 2 creatures, you guys find that. Among the rest of the caravan goods, you find approximately
Wait, what is that? Is there a picture somewhere I don't see?
what?
No.
Nothing.
Oh.
Wait, he just explained that's what you found.
Okay, the limbs and stuff. Okay.
Yeah. So you find the so you find that, you find one sec. A total of
2 gold.
one sec.
5,642 gold.
A total of 500 gold spread throughout the caravan containers.
It's 15% of 500.
75.
Yeah.
And one sec. You find one elixir, one elixir and 1 potion of superior healing. The elixir is a elixir of health.
No idea.
I can add that. I can add that for you guys. One sec.
You want to keep track of it?
Let me import that real quick.
The hell is the difference between an elixir and a potion?
Find out.
You'll
soon.
find out. Yep, you'll find out in just a sec.
I'm gonna eat it. I'm not gonna eat it.
You're gonna drink it. I mean, it's like a alcohol, if you put it through your butt, it's more effective and hits you faster.
Butt chug, dude.
Yeah, hit a
Wow.
butt solution.
You guys got
If you
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 have
guys want to
superior
split
healing
the
already,
gold, I think I have like 3 on me.
What?
No, I have greater healing. I don't have superior.
You
I
guys
have
haven't.
one superior healing.
Okay, so as long as someone has it. So yeah, there's a superior healing. I don't know how you guys want to do that. And an elixir of health, which created a fucking folder called items. Oh, I'm gonna add it to the magical items folder. And an elixir of health. You guys should all be able to view
We
it
don't
now.
have the potion of pure healing in that area yet.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Let me import it.
Everybody, if you want to take the gold after Davra took her cut, it's 60 gold per person. Just throwing it out there.
Wait, but you said it was a superior healing, but you put a greater healing there, Smith?
What?
In there.
Yeah,
There's
no, that's been in there. That's a list, so you guys have a reference for it.
we need to pour 15% of each potion aside though too.
Oh my god.
Right? God, they're so true.
So yeah, that's what the elixir of health does.
Can we, Simo, can we just like cut the 15%, or do you want me to put a pool of gold?
No, purple.
I already cut it. Yeah, I already cut it. So I'm assuming you're keeping track of it.
Judge, you're
You're
supposed
not
to.
hearing. You're not. Okay, you guys aren't hearing what I'm saying. Simoff, do you want me to keep track of how much gold is going to Devra, or can we just cut from the gold that we find?
No, you need, you need to keep track of that because that's a gold that you guys are holding, and in case things happen in the future,
Okay.
you guys are holding that gold.
That's what I want to know. Okay.
Doesn't just teleport to her.
True.
I'm waiting for Judge to accidentally spend it and forget about it.
Alright. I'm a responsible adult, unlike some members of this party.
Wait, who?
I'll leave that for you to figure out.
I'm a big boy.
I would
Boy.
never speak ill of this big boy.
It's a saint.
Oh, he's talking about the slime. He's still a baby.
Let's see. Oh, elixir of health. Ooh, that's really good.
Yeah, the curing of paralysis is pretty nice.
Well, when you're paralyzed, it's not going to do shit for you.
No. If like just one of our say Shantor
Yeah.
or someone just holds it, if someone's paralyzed, they'll make so they can at least get their attack off.
Yeah, Shantor, you grab a hold of that. As for the potion of, what was it, healing?
Superior healing.
Big
Ooh.
potion.
I don't
Who's
have a
holding-
big health pool, so I'd probably say that goes to...
Well, it's not. I mean,
You have it. Doesn't
it's
mean
not
you
like
use
a
it.
great. It's not like it's gonna heal 60. It's 8d4 plus 8. So the max it can heal.
8 is 72.
Has,
8d4.
yeah.
4 times 8 is 48 plus 8.
Oh, I thought you said 8 times. I thought you said 88.
No, it's 8d4 plus 8.
I was like 88. That's a lot of healing.
So at max, it'll heal about. Well, it'll average about 30 to 40 healing per use.
I was gonna say like
So
20.
do whatever you want with that info.
Is there a way that I can use hit dice through the character sheet?
Why
Yes.
isn't my screen showing?
I'm looking for it and I can't see it.
It's in it. 1 second.
Wait, are we here? Prayer of healing's
rest,
10 minutes or is it an
Hit,
hour?
hit
10
your hit dice. Is it on the sheet?
Maybe
No, hit-
not.
Short rest. Hit short rest.
Oh yeah, you can only use hit dice during
Oh.
short rests.
You guys get it
Yeah,
for
but-
short rest?
No, wait. That's 1 hour. We can't leave our guys for that long.
Oh, you're right.
You want to use my potion?
I might just use my own potions.
Give you mine. It's cool.
I got plenty. Fine. Good.
Hey, Simov, so I dragged the elixir of health onto my name under items, and it shows it under my name there, but not in my actual inventory.
No. You drag it on your character sheet, and it'll go into
Okay,
your inventory.
Got it.
Nice. I'm gonna stealth really quick.
Okay.
Nice. I'm gonna whisper to Tobu. I'm gonna scout up the area ahead. Wait, walk through this area? I thought.
No, you can't. This is basically the end of this caravan. When you look over here, it extends outwards and opens up into a wider cavern.
Should we go that way, or should we head back?
I'm
to our-
heading back to the party or our own caravan. Do you want me to move my icon all the way back?
Well, it depends on what the party's going to do. Are you guys like, what's the plan here?
Does- Check out what's in there.
It's a wide cavernous area.
Like, I think we
it's
should go back to
huge.
our guys.
Like you guys can all see it. It's a wide like opening that continues onwards in the Underdark.
Is this the way that we are meant to be going anyway? I guess I'll ask one of the.
We left our guys back there fighting.
Yeah, we can go bring the whole caravan.
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So, one sec here. So the party heads back to. Hold on, I have something to show you. Where is it?
I swear, if it's your penis again.
Again.
Yeah, I'd say again.
So you guys head back to where the party is at. Show players. There we go. You guys head back to the general area where the party is at, and you see as you exit through the cave, you look onward and you see there are a couple remaining entourage people, basically slaying gnolls here and there. You do see that some of your own have fallen, but they seem to be engaged in a fairly even combat back and forth as you rush back to the rest of your party.
Let's get some murdering done.
How many people are down?
Let's see here.
Oh, they're all dead.
They're not all dead, no. Hold on. I have it written here.
Oh, we actually, like, the people died?
There are 4 total members of your entourage that are on the floor in what seems to be a pool of blood.
Eat a strawberry jam.
How far are we from them?
You are probably 200 yards away from your party.
Alright, I'm gonna start running towards them.
Okay.
We'll keep up.
Okay, so is that what the whole party decides to do?
Yeah, I'll follow behind.
Okay. You guys rush over to your party, and you seemingly flank the group of gnolls from behind. And they look around, and they're basically swinging wildly.
Is our party, like, are they in between us and our party?
The gnolls are now, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna try to avoid them as much as possible and run to the party. Just kind of like go around them if I can, if possible. If not, I'm gonna try to run straight through them.
Okay, you're gonna have to run through them as you see that the gnolls are numerous and they're gonna take free pot shots at you if you try to avoid them. So to run through them, Shantor, we're gonna need a strength check out of you to lower your shoulder.
It's gauntlets,
As you have
pay off.
As you have Big Boy running close beside you, giving you advantage. Giving you advantage.
Hold on, let me roll a second time.
Fuck.
So, Big Boy is seated or is running beside you, and he lowers his shoulder and spreads his arms out wide, and it creates a path for the party to follow close behind. A path of carnage, knocking Gnolls left and right as you manage to, as the party manages to get to their caravan.
I'm gonna let's see. I want to use yeah, I'm gonna use prestidigitation, and I want to light the coins that we have. They're leaders coins up, and I want to hold them both.
Okay.
And I want to them at the Gnolls, and yeah, and with I'm covered in blood and shit, and I want them to know that their leaders are dead.
Okay, so they see your the coins that you have, and they a couple of the Gnolls begin to cower as they see them lit up, and they see you covered in blood, and they can smell the blood of their kin on your body. Let's see an intimidation check with advantage, and we'll do a DC 12.
Ow.
All right. The Gnolls begin to disperse to your left and to your right as they see that clearly their leader has fallen, and the remaining troop of Gnolls that were busy attacking after seeing the entire party just march through the caves and all of the blood of their kin completely disperse as you can hear their cackling and hyena-like laughter echo throughout the caves. The remaining of your party members look around, covered in blood, both their own and Gnolls, and see that the plan turned out to be somewhat of a success.
I'm gonna administer first aid to everybody I can.
I will help and assist.
Am I
Okay.
able to spare the dying at all, or are they actually dead?
So the ones on the ground are actually dead. They've been dead for about 20 minutes now. But there are, so that's that's 3 people that are dead, with 4 that are unconscious on the ground that you can attempt to spare the dying and bandage.
I'm gonna look for everybody that's in my retinue, see if any of them are that have fallen.
So, looking on them, you see 1 Zentarum, 1 Lord's Alliance spy, and 1 Emerald Enclave scout that are among the dead.
I should be like, Allegor, where are you?
Zentarum is dead.
Among the Zentarum, Litris of Cini's retinue has perished. Kudrik Lighttoe of Gruk's retinue has perished. And from Mac's retinue, Feral Killmander has perished.
Oh, he was a good one.
How
he
can
wasn't.
we?
He had a promising future. I was told that he had a brother. Jeez.
How are we gonna mark on the thing to let him remember that we're dead?
I can create another folder if you'd like, and create a perished folder.
Yeah, can you, so we can move them?
Yep.
The recycle bin.
There you go.
Full fast.
You said it was Kudrik that died?
Correct. Kudrik, Feral, and Litris.
Judge is gonna search for his troop worryingly and have a sense of relief, followed very quickly by a sense of sorrow for the loss.
You guys should have the ability to drag them now. It's in the Expeditionary Forest folder.
Where?
You don't see it?
No.
Let me drag. You see it now?
Yeah.
Okay, we had to have something in there. Can you guys drag it or no?
No.
Okay, I'll do it for you.
I'll visibly more to death of Litris. That's real. bummer.
The remainder of your retinue looks somberly at the corpses of their companions. You notice that the retinue of, or I guess Cinny, you notice that as you sit there sadly looking among them, you notice that your specific group gather up near you and they put a hand on your shoulder, and they seem to have a uncharacteristic sadness that you hadn't noticed before for their fallen companion.
I'll stand up and I'll look at them and let us not let Lithris' death go to waste and continue with our mission.
Okay.
Does anyone have a shovel? All right, I'll take that as a no.
Sorry, guys.
What was
All
that?
right, so
I said I think I left it in Gauntlgram. Sorry, guys.
Try look around, see if anybody has like something.
I'm gonna
like that.
I'm gonna start just making a crude grave for three. I get 3 grave sites with my hands.
You get dwarf, don't they do like body burning and stuff?
It depends on what god they follow.
Oh, okay.
We do it all. Okay.
The 4 wounded guys, are they okay now, Simov?
With the spare the dying, yeah, they're okay, albeit a little bit battered. They are okay. So, upon digging the graves, the remainder, you notice, like, as Gruck and is attempting to dig the graves, the remainder of the scouts that have survived, that are conscious, get up and they begin helping, followed by the entire group of Zentarum, and the entire ordeal doesn't take longer than 15 minutes now that you have so many working hands creating the grave sites.
As Nevin's looking about, how many Gnoll corpses do I see scattered about?
You guys see at least 3 dozen.
Ooh, 36.
Yeah, you see like 3 dozen corpses, and you see, as you recall, about 2 dozen seem to have ran off from your intimidation.
Oh yeah. They routed. We broke their leadership.
That's exactly what happened.
When we bury them, can I just throw a torch in each one of their grave sites?
Mm-hmm.
I say, wait wait one minute. Let me make sure that insert name of guy here. That Farrell doesn't have any notes for his loved one back home. As I inspect his body before.
As he starts pulling off his boots, his son might like these.
You go
He
through.
might hide his notes in here.
You go through Farrell's belongings, and you see that he doesn't really have anything of just like anything descriptive on him. As your, let's see, what's your passive insight? What's your insight at, Mac?
Insight.
Or what's your insight modifier?
Is +4.
Okay, then we'll say that upon like rifling through him, you realize that he was a Lord's Alliance spy, and if he does have anything identifying him on him, he would be a pretty poor spy. So you don't find any sort of letters to loved ones or anything on Farrell.
All right, I'll be like, good member. He knew how to do his job really well. And I get up.
Judge is gonna address the party and the troops, and he's gonna say, to the honored dead, they fought bravely, and they died, or they perished with, with. I was gonna say with honor. Okay, yeah, they perished with honor, and we'll carry the torch for them, and they'll follow us in the dark.
You hear that Nero follows up with what you said, Judge, and he says that let their deaths not be in vain, and the rest of the Zentarim nod their heads as they begin to throw dirt on the ashes of their graves, or of their bodies in the graves.
I make sure I have this song. I do not. Never mind.
I thought you were just you just start singing.
I mean,
you have bagpipes. If there's any time to play a bagpipe, this is probably the best chance. Best opportunity to do so.
I look at the three people that took my notes, what I handed out way back when, and it's a sad song, of course. So I'm like, we march, one by one, two by two, we march, 3 by 3, 4 by 4, we march, to the underdog, we march,
Oh
we
my
march,
God.
to the underdog, we march as one, Zenimatarman, we march as one, Emerald Enclave, we march, to the underdog, we march, to the underdog, and then it goes a little bit like that, and I'm like, the Lord's Alliance, we march as one, veterans of gauntlets, we march, in the underdog, and then, and it just slowly fades,
A tear rolled down Chantor's eye.
So after that,
How much damage do I
somber-
take after that song?
Well, spiking. I kind of want to see a performance check.
Yeah, a performance check will probably give you a good, give you a good idea, Gruck.
Alright, let me do a little bit of that.
Give it to me. Show
Normal.
me.
17? It's not bad.
Yeah, you end up not taking any psychic damage, although Gruck, as the song goes on, you remain stoic, rather than break down into showing major signs of emotion to the song. And then almost all at once, the realness of the situation begins to affect all of you, and you remember exactly where you are as you look around, and the shadows creep closer as the embers flicker from the bodies of the dead, of the fallen in front of you. And the room seems a little smaller, and everyone remembers what they're doing here and why they're here.
Alright, let's saddle up.
I'm gonna look at my trope, and I know one of their men, or was it a man? Yeah, it was a man. I know one of their men had fallen, and be like, unfortunately, it's only gonna get harder from here. So be prepared.
The Emerald Enclave scouts nod as they seem to be more or less stoic as well, and accepting, as this is what they signed up for. All right, so
Wait,
yeah.
I have a question, Seamoth.
Yes.
My necklace is technically an item, so the beads get pulled off and you get thrown. Could I technically give a bead to each person and have them throw at the exact same time?
You mean like your party?
Yeah. That doesn't say in the. It just says in the one thing, if I use multiple beads, it gets an extra spell if I use it, but I don't know if I can disperse it, or I don't know how that works.
No, we'll
Like,
say
not for, like,
we'll say for the purpose of like the necklace, there's like some magical weave that has like an internal cooldown. be summoned all at once.
Okay.
But yeah, anyways, so you guys are you finish the ceremony with the corpses of your fallen companions, and in front of you is the path that you all took to get here.
I'll inform my scouts of the path we saw where the Gnoll leaders were and how it kept going, to start scouting ahead that way.
They nod as they go out on their own and come back in about 20-30 minutes and say that they report back to you, Gruck, and let you know that the area that the leaders of the Gnoll caravan were at seems to be a very well fortified position with really only 2 points of entry. And they say that further on expands into the depths of the Underdark.
So who's the guy that knows where he's going?
Oh, they just followed along with you.
No, but who's the Zentarian? Who's the Zentarian that knows where he's going?
Nero. Nero.
I'll look at Nero and be like, all right, which way do we go?
Nero's going to point on and say that the path essentially towards the end. Well, are you guys? He's going to mention that he corroborates with their story and says that moving forward in that direction, continuing eastward is the proper path to take, and mentions that from this point moving on, that the caves open up for at least the next couple days trek.
God damn.
Boy.
Nebin's gonna ask the rest of them, and if this is the way that they made their escape from the Underdark the first time?
No. We were further north. Actually, to be honest, correct. I don't even know. Like, to be honest, we don't even know if we traveled through here, down here. We just escaped further north.
You would know that this isn't a path that you've taken before. None of you are familiar with this area.
Yeah.
Not that you would be super duper familiar anyways, most of you. Well,
what was that opening in the? Yeah. Oh, that was the.
Yeah.
That was the rest of the.
It says like 3 or 4 day trek through this area.
I mean, we went through and we opened up the path, so we might as well.
Yeah, might as well use it.
Okay. So you guys go through the path, and now you're basically at the end of the cavern, where your entire troop are in a somewhat single file line traveling through for safety. And you come across the coast side, or that coast that you were at, with the lake, not the lake, the river lapping at the surface. What does the party decide to do?
We're at a lake?
You're at the river where you ended at the last encounter. You guys went, so you basically brought the whole party with you, and you guys are all caught up at the end. Are you guys going to continue forward?
That was the plan, right?
Yeah.
Wait, have we rested yet?
The path.
Yeah, have we
Actually,
been marching
yeah,
long?
we should rest right now. We should, unless the ceremony counts as a rest. I don't know how you take that.
It does not.
We should have guards though at the front of the cave in case.
All right, so I'll keep track of guard, because I didn't take barely any damage that fight, and I got heal full by Shantor. So I'll keep guard.
I'll cast alarm on the opening.
Okay. So you guys attempt to. So is everyone attempting to take a long rest here then?
Yeah.
Setting up camp?
I am.
Is that the.
Yep.
Okay. Let me.
Bust out my boy, my unseen servant, to set up camp for me.
Okay. So you guys set up camp, and the evening is fairly unperturbed, aside from the eerie sensations that you feel throughout the evening. You all eat the remainder of your meals, you set up camp, and you sit around the campfire, and the remaining of the evening is uneventful. And you wake up the following morning. With vivid images in your head, not enough to cause you mental turmoil. However, the images that you have is images of carnage, of massacre, slaughter, essentially people being cut down relentlessly. These are not images that you've had before, and you all are very bewildered by these images.
Like, I feel like this is a good dream for Tobu. Like, he sleeps, rolls over, and smiles.
No, this is not a image of like battle. This is an image of, like I said, massacre. Two very different things. There's no honor here.
Can I approach Shantor? Because I want to ask him or see if he recalls. Every time we've encountered a demon lord, have we had these type of images, like not like this specific image, but an image associated with the demon lord? Maybe I should gather the group of all the people who would. Yeah, you know what? Instead of Shantor, I'm gonna ask all the folks who were with us during the demon lord's encounter to kind of like gather around as I ask everybody this question.
I don't think it was every time we encountered it. It would just happen randomly throughout being in the Underdark. Sometimes it would be weeks before we even saw Demon Lord and we encountered these types of dreams.
If I remember correctly, when we were in Zuckmoid's domain, ridiculously close to Zuckmoid's domain, mind you, we had these type of dreams, no?
Yeah, but we also had them randomly way before and in between.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, every time we were close to something, because I mean, I'm assuming, my assumption here is the closer we get to these demons, the more potent these dreams are, because we were sleeping next door to Zuckmoid's domain.
I mean, I'd say that's a fair assumption.
Mind you, I asked everybody who was with the demons too, it's not just Shantor. So, Jodge, Cine, Tobu, and Rector.
Yeah. I agree.
Not you, Mac. I didn't ask for you.
Okay.
Alright, cool, great talk. Anyways, so I'm gonna go move on with my day.
As everybody gets back, now that Nevin has a long rest, he's going to go up to the party and ask if, he's like, when, Marista asked us to find her friend, she didn't give you any, like, item of his or anything that would indicate, like, any of his belongings?
What's the dead guy's name? Kudrik. I'll grab Kudrik's emblem and be like, this is all you need. If anyone has this emblem, you know that that's the person.
But did it belong to him before?
Yeah, this is Kudrik's. He's dead now. She just gave me an emblem. I don't know if it was that person's.
Would you mind if I see that?
Tobu has it. I think it's in the bag of holding.
Let me check. I don't have it listed, but it could be in the bag of holding.
There is one. if you guys are asking. If somebody didn't write it down, there should be something.
I could have sworn we put it in the bag of holding, but I'll just say I have it. So I pull it out, and I'll hand it to him and be like, yeah, sure, knock yourself out.
As I take it, as like people are like packing up camp and everything like that, I'm gonna cast scrying, but it takes 10 minutes.
Okay, that's fine.
Try to see if he is still on this plane of existence or where he is.
Go ahead and
If I can
cast
locate
it.
him. Oh.
Just make sure you don't consume spell slot. Yes, Cindy.
Or I have to consume spell slot. Or don't consume spell slot?
Yeah, don't, because it's you're casting it as a ritual, right?
Or no, I can't ritual cast. Wait, can I ritual cast as a warlock?
Pretty sure warlocks have ritual casting.
Okay.
Either way, cast it and look it up so we can continue with the roleplay. What was the question, Cindy?
It's been 3 days, right?
It is a new day. It's as of today, I believe so. Yes.
Been 3 days, so I'm not fucking okay. Thanks.
For some reason, it's not going off. It's not like putting it in the thing. I imported it from the compendium.
Let me see. Let me try to cast it. Spellbook, scrying. What level is that? 5th level?
But I mean, I only can use my pack spells to do it.
Yeah, I can do it here. I'm gonna make the public roll for you. There you go.
But I'm using his possession, so if he's purposely trying to resist the scry, he'd have to make a wisdom save.
That is right, and I actually have to look something up really quick. Give me one quick second. Where is my notes on this?
So I'll hear if I succeed, I can be able to hear and see where he's at.
Yep. One sec. Hold on. Okay, so regardless, let me read it. Hold on.
Because this is divination magic, I'm not sure how that's affected by the Underdark too. I was just trying.
Yep. Okay, so the creature does not fight it.
Alright, cool.
Slatus Vadir is his name, by the way.
I know. I have it written down.
Okay, so he does not try to resist it, and you, unfortunately, you can't discern exactly where it's at due to the phase risk affecting your scry. However, you can get a foggy vision of where he's at.
If you just like describe, I'm not actually concerned with, because I mean it lets you see the area, but it doesn't mean you know where the area is, because it doesn't say, oh, he's here. It just lets me see the general area.
Right. You notice that he is beside a lake, what seems to be a lake, like a water figure, a water area, and there's a campfire as well as a tent where he's at.
Is he alive?
He is alive, yes. You can see a some sort of meat cooking on the campfire, and behind him is seems to be like a rock face.
Can I, like, is he saying anything? Can I hear him say anything, or is there any like sound that?
He's humming to himself.
I don't know how you want me to do this. Can I try to like so I can remember this for future reference? Try to make like a quick sketch of the notable features or something for me to notice, because I'm not sure how would that be.
Yeah, I mean you can just do. Okay, so just write down, if you want to write down a note for this, Aku. Write down rocky terrain, lapping lake, waves upon a rocky shore.
All right.
Calm. It's a calm lake too.
Calm lake.
the aroma. In addition to that, the aroma of.
I can't smell anything.
Oh, you can't smell, huh?
No, I
Okay,
can
yeah.
like
So
hear
that's it.
it.
Yeah, so you hear like sizzling of meat being cooked at a campfire, and you hear like he seems like calm, like humming, like there isn't anything like tremendous worry or anything. He seems like fairly okay right now.
Thank you.
Anything else, Aku?
No, I think that's it. I got all the information I needed.
Okay. So yeah, Aku is in front of you, Gruck, and his eyes like basically turn white as he is begins like holding the emblem in his hand and touching and studying the various surfaces of it with his fingers. And after a couple minutes pass, his pupils return to his eyes.
I'm going to hand the emblem back to Gruck and thank him. I say, well, good news for it's good news for Marista. It seems her friend's alive.
For now.
Nevin looks sad as soon as he says that. Like he had good news and he's just dashing it saying, oh, he's probably gonna die.
It's the Underdark.
He survived this long for being a scout down here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Just look what happened to our groups.
Nevin
Walk into something like this, and it
Nevin
dies,
looks
but
dejected.
that's good to know that he's. When you say that though, I'll be like, I'll see that you look dejected. I'll be like, but it's good to know he's alive. Thanks.
Nevin goes to pack up his campsite.
Okay. The remainder of your guys' retinue are finished with theirs as Nero steps forward and outlines the terrain to travel to the scouts of the Emerald Enclave. And you all continue onward.
Deftly feeds himself breakfast.
Can I get a perception check, an actual perception check out of everyone, please? Let's make it a DC 18.
Can I just use my passive?
Damn it. No, you have to roll for this. Damn it.
Damn it, you guys are succeeding.
It is a damn it.
Give me a second.
All right.
You said perception?
Yeah, a perception check.
All right, there you go.
Judge, perception check.
Perception check, Joe.
Okay.
All right. Mac and Tobu, you both notice that Cine is being a little bit more dexterous than the last 3 days.
I'll whisper to Matoba, like, hey, the monkish one. He seems a little bit more on his toes today, eh?
Yeah, very cat-like.
Yes, I would say as much.
I, however, don't notice this.
That's hilarious.
Cindy, you seem to have a little bit of pep in your step. How's it going?
Yeah.
Feels good. Maybe I just needed a good night's rest. None of these bad dreams.
Excellent to hear. Excellent.
I look at Matobo and get him that nod of yes.
Geralt is in this cave.
So you all look onto the cave, and like I said, Nero shows the scouts, and you guys begin moving forward. It seems to be a relatively uneventful day of travel. As you travel for the next 8 hours, unaffected by any disastrous terrain or any creature encounters, the scouts end up carving a pretty successful path for you to take. Towards the end of the evening, you begin to set up camp, and as you're setting your materials out and getting ready for food, you notice that a big portion of the food is now green and sporing.
That seems problematic.
This is the last time we buy rations from some shady vendor.
I'll test it. Okay, I'll eat some. I'll let you know in a couple of hours if it's bad.
Go for it.
I'm not
okay.
even gonna bother. I'm just gonna go gather food.
All right, Tobu, you eat some and you manage to hold it down. And after about 15 minutes, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, great.
Hold on, let me see.
Not good.
Let me see what the DC is for this.
I do not feel good right now.
Oh, okay. Well, doesn't matter what the DC is. Let's see.
Actually, when
Oh,
Tobu's
you
done
know what?
throwing up,
Okay,
can I inspect
Tobu.
the food?
Yeah, hi.
Hold on, Tobu. I want you to whisper me that roll. You get to re-roll it. We're gonna forget that 6. Whisper me that roll.
Okay.
We're not gonna do this whole everyone knows. Well, yeah, private GM roll should be correct.
Awesome.
Okay. Let's see here.
That's a good roll, right?
Sure.
I think it's good. You know.
You tell him, Tobu. You let him know.
Okay.
Definitely over the DC.
Okay. Well, Tobu, other than your, other than what I said about your affected stomach, like you managed to keep it down, but it smells rank and it tastes disgusting. And the fact that you kept it down, you know that that's not something that should be consumed by the party.
I burp and blow it in Nevin's face.
Ah,
Whoa.
Neb uses prestidigitation to make a giant gust of wind to blow it away.
All right. You manage to do so, and Nevin is fine, but probably a little miffed by that.
That's why I tried shooting it back into Tobu's face.
Well, looks like we're gonna be Shantor Chow tonight.
At least we know it's safe.
Can I go look for mushrooms or something with my scouts?
Yeah, we can get a survival check out of you, Gruk, and just as an FYI, roughly 60% of all of the food has been affected by this fungus.
Survival check. Here we go. There we go. Got me a survival check.
You find enough for 2 days worth of rations, Gruk.
Good enough for me. Come back with mushrooms and be like, bottoms
yeah.
up, boys. Stale bread and mushrooms it is.
So whoever's managing rations, be sure to subtract 60% from your ration total.
Hold on, my rations over here were a lot. Give me a second. Inventory. Where are we? Where's my rations? 60%? Oh my lord.
Yep. And also you need to subtract yesterday's rations.
How many is rations for people?
It's 30 per day, right? Because you have a party, or 40 per day because you have a party of total of 40. And
Oh, that makes this very easy for me. How do I edit this shit?
So you also lost 3 people, so that's 3 less. So 37.
30 per day.
Less mouths to feed.
You're not just a number.
So is it 40 per day?
Name.
Is it 40 per day, you said? It was 40. Oh, sorry.
It is 40 per day, correct. So, but you have 3 less people that died, so now it's 37.
Yeah, I know. Alright, guys, we have only 85 pounds of rations left. Let's go.
So you have roughly 2 days worth of food left, but as a result of today's survival check, you're fine for today and for tomorrow with that survival.
Are we like resting at nights in between this whole
You
walk,
are.
or are we still on the first day?
No, you're resting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
so
notice
if-
that once your like group, your retinue, we'll say Gruk, you specifically notice this since your passive perception is so high. Anyone with a passive perception 16 or higher notices that their party, that their specific troop seems to be concerned with the sudden lack of food this deep in the Underdark, and noticing that they only have 2 days worth of food left.
Try to get everybody's mind off that by offering everybody a glass of wine.
Huh. All right. Let me see a persuasion with advantage, Aku.
My this is gonna be terrible.
Oh my god!
That's advantage.
I called it.
It was
Wow.
a valiant effort, Aku, but the dice gods do not favor thee, and you try to offer wine to the party. While many of your retinue graciously accepts the wine, it has no effect on their demeanor, and they still seem rather solemn due to the news.
Don't worry, boys. We'll find some food. There's always things got to eat down here, right?
I'll just
So
inform my
Conjure
retinue
food
that.
too.
I'll just inform my retinue that we have to just add searching for food into our daily thing we have to do.
Okay. So the evening goes well. Other than the food, several hours pass by as you guys rest for the evening. While a let's see here. Let me do a dice roll. Let's see. Shantor, you notice that several of your Lord's Alliance guards seem to be getting into a altercation with judges and Tarim, and you begin to hear yelling between the two troops.
Oh boy,
Hey,
here we go.
what's going on here?
Okay. Allegor looks over and spits on the ground in front of Anzar the Brazen, and says that, and points at him and says, "One of your Lord's Alliance guards over there tried to steal one of our rations." And
Is this true, Anzar?
Anzar puts his hand on his blade and says that a lie like that should cost this man his tongue.
I cast Zone of Truth.
Oh shit!
Power move.
Yes, dude. Take him to the break room.
Shantor's
break
like,
them.
I'll deal with this shit.
Fucking attitude adjustment.
I don't have time for this shit. All right, you cast Zone of Truth, Shantor, and cast it.
16.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you cast it. Now what?
So I would know whether or not they succeeded the DC save.
Correct.
And basically, I'm telling them, hey, you need to speak the truth while you're in here. If you resist, I will know who's lying.
Azar the Brazen says that I didn't steal nothing, and that is, and then you don't discern any attempt at any save. And the other person, Allegor, keeps his mouth shut.
Ha, what a liar.
So, Allegor, what do you have to say for yourself?
He says that the party, or our troop, is running out of food, and in a couple days' time will starve if changes aren't made.
There are no changes that need to be made. I can create food and water. I'll albeit not very tasty. It will sustain us as necessary.
He shakes his head and says that.
Let's get McDonald's at mom's.
Can you cast this? Can you cast the spell so I could see conjure food and water, Shantor?
Just do it so it doesn't get to the spell slot.
Yeah.
I'll actually conjure it and give it to him. That's fine.
So okay. All right. So you do that and you conjure the food, and he sees it, and you see like a look of disgust on his face, and he rolls his eyes as he says that, right, surviving on that.
This isn't a luxury trip.
Oh, here
We're
we go.
not
It says
here
that
on vacation.
it says enough to sustain 15 humanoids.
Yeah, I would have to cast it twice to feed the whole group.
And you have okay, third level spell slots. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says so. Yeah, he says that, and you said it's enough to sustain the group.
I would have to cast it twice. No, I'm
Yeah.
telling him this isn't a luxury trip. This is not a vacation we're going on. We're not here to eat gourmet food. We're here to survive and fix what's going on down here.
Do we need to put one between his eyes?
He like grumbles underneath his breath. You can't really decipher what he says, but he like looks away from you as you say that.
Do all
Like-
of us hear all this commotion now?
At this point, yeah, where Shantor casts Zone of Truth, and pretty much every like campsite is looking over.
Judge is gonna march on over. I'm like, what's going on here?
I'll tell Judge what happened.
Judge's person.
Allegor is gonna stand there, not saying a word.
Yeah, I'll just tell Judge what happened. There was an altercation between Allegor and Anzar, and I was just here trying to dispute it. It was mostly about them wanting or fearing that we're going to run out of food, and I created food for them. And they're still being upset about the fact that this food is not good enough, essentially.
All right.
As you say that, Anzar is going to speak out loud and say that, and I suppose lying when we're all trying to survive here in the Underdark is okay then. And he like spits again in front of the Zentarum and says that, and we're supposed to trust them to be at our back.
And I'm gonna say, hey, pipe it down here, all right? We're all in this together, so let's not start fires for no reason. And I'm gonna ask Allegor. Allegor, where are you from?
He's going to look at you and say, Luskin.
Luskin. I'm gonna do a history check on Luskin.
You got a family there in Luskin? Be a shame if something happened to him.
No, no.
You know that Luskin is a one of the biggest cities in the Sword Coast. It's in the northern area of the Sword Coast.
Like,
It's the last biggest city.
It's one of the biggest cities. It's one of the northern towns, further north than Neverwinter.
Like, I know plenty of people in Luskin. I knew some people in law that were in that served in Luskin, and I heard a lot of stories of the poor folk there that starved. Have you ever starved, Allegor?
He's going to look at you and says that no, but it looks like we're all going to be starving down here in a couple short days.
No, forget all that. Have you? So you've never experienced starvation.
His shoulders.
So you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
He just stares at you.
That's right. Now you better keep your mouth shut and save your energy for the rest of this trek. And if I hear one more goddamn thing out of you, especially when we have Shantor here conjuring food for us, you're gonna catch hands. I swear.
What's the intimidation?
You're gonna catch hands. You're gonna catch these hands, bro.
What's
The most exactly how he said in the most meekest voice. You're going to catch these hands.
as you say that it's not a natural one. We're not going to make it embarrassing. We'll just make it that he failed. So as you say that, he's going to like roll his eyes at you and like in a kind of like defiantly, and say that he's going to say that. Actually, no. Yeah, he's just going to roll his eyes defiantly at you and just like sigh loudly,
You're not my real
obnoxiously.
dad.
Kind of like that, yeah. Kind of like a teenager.
And I'm
Oh
gonna
my
go,
God, Duke Terry.
and I'm gonna go to Anzar, and I'm gonna say, on behalf of my troop, I apologize for that transgression, and it won't happen again. And if anything happens like that, you let me know.
You see Anzar grin when you say that, and he says, he like looks around to his troop behind him, and he like grins and says, well then, let's hope for the sake of all of us that it does happen again. As you can see, like
Shit eating grin.
anger.
Oh.
Yeah, like a sheet eating grin.
And Judge is not gonna add anything to that. He's gonna walk off.
Hey, that comment's unnecessary.
He folds his hands and he says, well, if you ask me, I don't think that Allegor and most of those Zentarim are necessary.
That's enough.
Grok is gonna pipe up. He's like, I don't think any of you are necessary, to be honest.
Yikes.
Rumble, see, I told you didn't care about him.
So Gruk saying that, all of the retinue look at or like all of the groups look at each other and say, Anzar like is gonna look at you and say, is that so? Then what in the goddamn hell did we pledge our lives for this cause for?
Hey, he didn't mean that. He's an orc. He doesn't know what he's saying. He's not people.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, I'm assuming your leader is paying you.
Anzar nods and says that I
So you listened to your leader and you came down here for money. You didn't come down here at the will of your heart.
He like slowly just shakes his head as he's still in the zone of truth and says, if you truly believe that the various guilds on Faerun are only in it for the coin and all of us are like this Zentarim Gruk, then you're sorely mistaken.
Oh, and you ain't sounding like you're not.
He like shrugs his shoulders and says that and what is supposed to follow, and like as he says this, he's gonna look at the rest of his guards next to him, and he says, and what is supposed to follow somebody that doesn't care whether we live or die, huh?
Judge is gonna pipe back up now, and he's gonna say, all right, that's enough of that. I'll tell you who doesn't care whether you live or die. Those demons down below. And they're not going to give a rat's ass about your family, your loved ones, your kids, your wives, whatever the hell you got back at home waiting for you. So let's keep pushing forward, because I don't want to hear any more of this shit.
Let's see a persuasion check with advantage, Judge.
Oh my god.
There it is.
Okay. The Anzar hears that, and you notice that he unclenches his fist a little and sort of relaxes his demeanor, and he like, you hear him just go like, and then he turns around and walks back to his campsite.
God damn, everybody's airing their grievances all at once. I love it. Yeah, well, his feet stink. And just like at the worst time.
So that that's the remainder. The remainder of the evening is quiet as this whole commotion has seemingly soured the moods. No one is really talking or chatting, and everybody's just quietly sitting at their beds. And the remainder of the evening goes without event.
I'm gonna whittle.
No.
So, the next day,
I will say to my guys, thanks for being on your guys' best behavior. It's difficult to not get caught up in all the silliness down here sometimes.
Just for future notice, your heads up, Spry is not a ritual spell.
oh, okay, that's good to know. As you say that,
Damn.
Cinny, Primwin is gonna reply back to you and say that he's just going to comment and say, I'm not sure how they can fight each other when we lost some of our own just yesterday.
I don't know either.
And he's gonna just like roll his eyes.
I'm gonna be walking next to Toby this day, and I'm gonna tell him about what I saw the other day and ask him if he knows the area that I'm talking about.
I can't recall.
For
Do a history check.
oh, you okay? You know what I'm talking about.
I definitely. Oh yeah, no, I know where you're talking about. That was in. That was above Gondelgram, right?
Well, yeah,
No,
it's fucking
Tob was
natural.
like, Tob was like, no, I know exactly what it is. That's in the Underdark.
That's pretty much exactly the answer that you're given. Is Matobu says that it sounds like the Underdark.
Nebin nods. He's like, yes, it was probably the Underdark.
So yeah, the next day,
Hey,
you guys
Simoff,
are.
I'm gonna cast food and water twice before we go to sleep too.
You do so, and it's good for the following day. The next day, you guys. Oops, we already did that. You guys are on day 12 now. You guys go out, and after several hours, seems to have rotted away up ahead, and it does not seem very physically capable of ferrying the entire force over. One of them suggests and says that the bridge might collapse from a meager 200 pounds, and says that if everyone crosses it, that there's no way it's going to be strong enough to hold the entire force crossing.
Well, I mean, I'm over 200 pounds on my own, so I highly doubt that me, the most beautiful dwarf that you've ever seen, is going to make it across.
I got a question. What's the bridge made out of?
It's made out of Zerk wood.
Is it technically a plant?
It is.
So if I use plant growth on it and make it, I make it grow back?
Well, no, because it's dead.
Never mind.
Is there any Zerkwood around?
Let's see a nature check.
I thought it'd be survival. God damn it. Here we go. Nope, sure is any Zerkwood around.
Yeah, you look around and you don't really find a lot. You surmise that this bridge was likely, the materials were likely brought from a different location to build this bridge.
Wait, so is there water underneath?
There is.
We can just swim.
So you guys are on the left side, FYI, of this picture, and you look on the right and you see a steep cliffside that concaves upwards, and it would be a tremendous feat of athleticism to have the entire troop be able to climb a vertical slope like that.
Can I do a history on Zerkwood?
you know that Zerkwood is a very it's basically the timber of the Underdark. It's used to craft all sorts of structures, bridges, trees, or not trees, houses, huts, that kind of thing. It's also used for a large portion of scrolls and paper and parchments in the Underdark.
Does it require water to stay like strong?
No, it does not. It's basically a mushroom timber, more or less.
I'm going to check underneath the bridge to make sure there's no trolls, because of the stories I've been told.
You check underneath the bridge, and to your delight, you do not find any trolls underneath the bridge.
Good, okay.
Shady Bridge.
Nevin just looks at the entire entrée. I guess this is where we part ways. No.
You just cross at like you're 60 pounds.
My character weighs like 30 pounds. What are you talking about? Oh wait, can Nevin test the bridge?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand on the bridge and see how sturdy it is. 30 pounds.
You stand on it and you hear it creaking, and you feel unsafe standing on it.
Move back.
Ooh. Remember that short one like us? We're a little heavy for the day.
So brave, the old man. Taking it for us, yeah.
Did anybody got the spell mending?
No.
I don't.
Well, you're just in luck, because I like put my hands together like I do with the spell of mending. But I don't know if I can do the whole bridge.
Because I mean, I don't know how many how many cracks, because it can do up to 1 foot size breaks, but anything more than that is garbage.
No, you can physically repair it. It's just going to take a while because the bridge goes out about. Well, there's two portions of the bridge. One goes out about 100 feet, and the other one about 150 feet.
I mean, isn't this the best way for us to go, though?
This is the only way for you to go.
Well, I guess we gotta repair it.
Yeah, someone go find the Zerkwood because I couldn't find it.
Can I assist Gruk so he can make another roll?
You look around, and you're going to have to basically leave this area to go. This area doesn't have any. So, I mean, Mac is able to mend it. It's just going to take time. You're going to do about 60 foot an hour, so you're going to have to mend it for the next 6 hours.
You can do it, Mac.
Well, what did I say? I mean, if you guys wanted to wait around or something, I'll do my best.
We'll post up here. Mac, get started on that bridge, and then we'll send parties to...
I'll go look for food again.
Alright, I'll spit my hand, both my hands, rub them, and start mending away.
Go ahead and do a survival check for food, Gruk. You find enough for half a day, we'll say a full day's worth of food.
Yeah, okay.
Mac, we'll say that Mac is, for this 6 hours, is anyone doing anything else, other than letting Mac work?
Nevin's taking that.
Okay.
I mean, I might as well look for food.
Yeah, okay, we could say that you guys all went with Gruk, or you looked through food and you all managed to find about a day's worth. If that's the case, then Mac, you mend the first part of the bridge, and then you mend the second part of the bridge successfully. About 8 hours or so, 6 to 8 hours have passed by of you doing this. But you successfully do so, and the bridge seems to be in good standing. However, due to the constant mental pressure that it took you and the constant casting, you do suffer 2 levels of exhaustion upon doing so.
Oh, Jesus.
But you managed to repair the bridge.
I'm gonna grab Mac and I'm gonna put him on top of Big Boy.
So you just see my hands like loosey-goosey, like, did good.
You should just go to bed.
I'll keep like a piece of cloth from my bag and like wrap it around Big Boy and Mac so he doesn't fall off.
gonna say to Mac. Also, we require you to stay up for guard duty tonight.
Let's see about that.
So yeah, Mac, you can ride on Big Boy. Your speed would normally be halved, so just FYI, you can ride on Big Boy during your guys' marching, and that's level 2.
12 movement.
that's level 2 of exhaustion. For level 1 of exhaustion, it's just it's disability disadvantage on ability checks.
Gotcha. All right.
But yeah, so you guys manage to repair it, and you cross. Upon crossing and looking at Mac's condition, and after you guys searched, you do realize that it has taken a physical toll on everybody, and everybody is rather tired. So probably a good. You can surmise it's probably a good idea to set up camp here.
All right. I get my survey out. I set an alarm for the path. I put it ahead of us.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Mac and be like, "Do you care if we break the bridge?"
I just stare at you.
We have to go back at some point, right?
Different area.
We don't have to go back the same way,
I
Tobu.
was literally thinking about burning the bridge after we left.
I'm gonna point that out to Tobu and be like, "We don't have to go back the same way."
I mean, it's not like we have Drow following us at this point in time. Like, there's no real reason to burn it.
How do you know we don't have Drow following us?
Well, you got me there, but I feel that it's so unlikely at this point in time. Wait,
Okay.
do we still have that scroll of teleport?
We do.
We sure do.
Oh, I think Cindy has it.
Cindy has
okay,
it.
yeah, let's burn it.
Sure
Fuck it.
does.
How about this? How about we?
That can't get everybody back.
I mean, it can get us back, right?
Like, make people back.
I say that very quietly.
I feel like you guys you're not thinking hard enough on it. Let's just not do that.
Alright, I'm gonna go towards the bottom of the bridge and I'm gonna cast. How far away is the bridge? Like, how long is it?
Well, the one bridge that you're at is about 120 feet long, and the other one is about 60 feet long. So
All right,
to reach
cool. So I
the
can do
other
this.
side,
I can do this in a mile, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna cast alarm at the bottom of the bridge. What the fuck? Okay, this square that's on the book is my alarm.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it puts a template for you.
Okay. So you cast alarm, and as you're doing this and prepping, everybody is basically setting up the campsite. You notice that that some of the people that you guys are with seem to be content to stay here, as this seems like a very, very defensible position in case you are attacked in the night.
I have my unseen servant massage Mac's temples.
Yes.
Yeah, you totally can. Mac, a euphoric, ethereal sensation washes over you as you feel calmed.
Oh, that
Still exhausted, but now you're exhausted and calm.
Yes. I haven't felt like this for a long time. Just
Give me
being
a-
touched by this.
Moving ghost.
Because I can't see it, right? I can just feel it.
Home. Share it.
It's invisible, mindless, shapeless force. So,
Alright, so I can just feel it. Okay.
I mean, it
feel
feels
it.
like something is on you. So,
You
But it's
feel it
doing
in
good.
your loins.
Strength of
I
2.
know, right? But it feels good, right?
yes, it does feel good.
Ooh. Yes. I'll just say that out loud every so often, like, oh, y'all.
Boy.
It's like he's getting an invisible handy.
Well, Mac, if you toss some coin my way, I can,
I
How
can
do you
relieve
believe
more
you?
stress.
relieve some more stress.
What? Nothing? Oh. I'll wink at you.
He's gonna look disgusted.
So, anyways, you guys sleep, and the night is uneventful yet again. The following day, the scouts basically come up to you, Gruck, after finishing up setting camp and everything, and they, upon Nero's instructions, they find a gathering of demons in front of them that guard a cave or a cave path that you all have to enter to, and the scouts they have a horrified expression on their face. They're like terrified.
What kind of demons are you talking about? Are they just like tieflings or?
No, they are not. Some are like goat faced, and others are eldritch tentacles sprouting up from the ground.
Oh joy.
Yeah, they're like the expression on their face is like horror, like complete and utter terrifying things that no being should be witness to type of stuff, and they are very, very frightened.
Did we end up dropping that bridge down?
No.
Okay. We might have to go a different way.
No, we're here to kill those things.
I guess. Yeah, have a good point. Let's do it.
We should go a different way.
Demons don't live.
Like,
So just,
all judge says we have to kill them. You know what? You convinced me.
Evan raises a finger really quick to Judge and goes, but when you kill demons in the material plane, they just go back to the abyss.
I'll send them back to the hell that they came from.
They did not come from Bator. They came from the abyss.
Send them back there, then.
So the scout that hears all of this, you see like a very worried expression on his face.
I'll tell the scout to go get something to eat and, you know, calm his nerves. I'll talk about it with the group.
Yeah, he like shakily nods his head and walks off slowly.
I look at my servant, I snap my fingers, and I point at the scout.
As the scout approaches him, you hear a like yelp, and a bunch of like porridge falls on the ground, and the scout like looks around, frightened, with a dagger drawn.
Like, hey, man, you all right?
This is like a solid 60 feet. Are you going to yell that?
Oh, if he's that far back, then I probably didn't even notice.
Can he like tell what his unseen servant's doing?
Well, can who tell?
Judge.
Well, yeah, Judge is the one that gave the order.
Oh, well, if
He would have been
it's
able to see how it
more than 60
reacted.
feet, is it more than 60 feet or?
No, it's about 60 feet away. You gave the action to the unseen servant. He went over there and he began doing the same thing he did to Mac. And this guy got very, very freaked out.
Oh, okay. I'll come up and calmly tell him that. Sorry about that. I
was just trying to give you a handy.
Buddy over here can no, stop making it sexual. My buddy can help you out, you know. Massage your temples, you know, get you to relax a little bit. I could see you're a little on edge.
He, still with his dagger drawn, he says, "Just keep that thing away from me." And he, you see him like step away, like to a nearby like rock, and he sort of just sits there.
I command my unseen servant keep an eye on him, but not do anything.
Okay.
And to alert me if anything happens.
Okay. So Judge then returns to the rest of the party with this, where you guys are deliberating now.
I'm only at exhaustion level 1 now after the long rest, right?
Correct.
Alright, cool.
Just damage on ability checks.
Yeah.
Alright. We go send these boys on one-way ticket back to the Abyss. How do you guys feel about that?
It's like,
I think. I don't know. I was gonna say we should leave our party behind, but they'll probably kill each other by the time we come back.
yeah, probably. Yeah, we don't have
You know
any
what?
other
Let's just
way
leave our
to-
party behind. Then let them kill each other.
You
Let's
know,
go.
we can tie them up if you want. Like that's a legitimate thing that we can do. I don't think they'll be very happy with us.
It could be a
No.
little,
Have them watch the bridge, and we can go deal with these demons.
I say we just light a ring on fire and let them battle to the death for the rations, and then we just leave them.
Tell you, you guys are very funny. Where's the real talk we're talking about? These jokes are getting a little old, you know?
We all look down at Mac.
Oh, these eyes. Oh.
So yeah.
Alright, so I guess
And
we'll just leave
wait,
them
did he
to
give us a
decide
number of
themselves. He just
Did he
said a
give us a
group of
number or
demons.
any-
No, there was not a
Sure.
group. He was too scared. He explained. I explained to them there was Eldritch type of demons, goat-faced demons, all different type of demons, and he's too freaked out about it. That's probably why he's freaked out. Your unseen servants touching him.
Yeah. He gives a good temple massage. Alright, well, fine. We'll go. Why don't we go see for ourselves then?
All right. We'll leave these folks behind. If they kill each other, oh well. What are we gonna do?
Yeah. Well, how about this? Let's designate somebody and put him in charge. I'll go tell Algor to keep an eye on his troop and hold fast.
I guess I'll tell my retinue just to hang tight, try and keep everything under control. We're gonna make sure that he's not just walking into the death trap.
Is everyone going to do that? What's the plan here?
I'm gonna consult with my retinue what they saw when that one. I'm assuming my retinue's still out and about, right?
Oh no, they came back together, and that was the guy that went up and spoke to you.
All right, I'm gonna do the same thing as Judge. I'm gonna pick Vargas as my point of leadership, I guess.
Ooh, him?
So
Mr. Fast.
just when you go and talk to your retinue, Gruck, you see that they are all like shaken, and he is nodding, like accepting what you're saying, but your perception gives you the impression that that you're not sure how well they're going to fare on their own. Just as you're not sure, because from what they've seen, you're not sure how well they're going to be there, or how well they're going to be sitting tight waiting for you guys to come back.
I'm gonna sit down with my folks and be like, all right, listen, do you guys want to scout behind us as a way to kind of get your minds off of what you saw? Because we're gonna go deal with what you saw. We're gonna go in there, and Judge says he's gonna send them back. What is the saying he said again? Back where they came from? Something along those lines? I don't know. I don't deal with magic. Anyways, he said that.
As soon as you say that, Gruck, like, as soon as you mention, like, going the opposite way, they all nod and say, we'll be more than happy to scout behind us.
Fine. I want you guys to scout behind us, and I want you to give me a report when I come back. And I'm gonna tell them, give it about 2 days. Don't come back the next day, come back the second day.
Look at each other, and then they nod and almost immediately get up to begin scouting on their own.
All right. I will come back and I will mention to the inner circle party. Yeah, apparently they see some shit because they're way in agreement to go scout behind us, and that's not normal.
That makes me think that they are. I'm gonna do Arcana check, see if that sounds familiar to the effects of fear.
Not by a. I mean, I don't know how to word this. You don't detect a spell has been
Not
cast.
by a spell.
You won't detect that a spell has been cast. We'll put it that way.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't see a problem with it. That's fine, as long as they come back. And if they don't, well,
I told them to come back in 2 days. I figured it may take us a bit.
Anyone else?
I had to go AFK, so I'm still just leaving our people here.
More or less, Gruck told his scouts to scout behind and to basically make sure that where you guys just came from is safe, more or less, and they very happily and eagerly took the opportunity to leave.
just the Gruck group, right?
That was Gruck's, yeah. No one else has decided to discuss anything yet.
I'm going to mention to my guys that they're, some of the older guys who have been through a lot of shit in the group, and I expect them to keep everybody else in line. So if there are any fights or anything, they are delegated to deal with it.
Veterans of the Gauntlet, without a word, nod their head.
I'll take my extra bottle of torture chamber and I'll leave it with my guys as a deposit for their good behavior.
I already told my dude, right?
You did.
Yeah, I'll just tell my guys same thing, like hang back while we take care of this.
I'll go to my. Oh, go ahead, sir.
I was gonna say that Shantor, after seeing the scouts like shaken, your guys reply back to you and say that whatever spooked them is likely to spook the rest of us, and they nod and say it's probably best for you lot to make it safe. And he nervously chuckles.
We got this. Let's just get some rest.
Your group nods. Go ahead, Mac.
Alright, I go over to my 2 members, like, alright, come on, let's go, follow me! And I walk back to the party with them too.
Your party? To
Yeah.
the inner.
Yeah, to the inner circle with these 2 members.
Okay.
Zillion and Hilvius.
Yeah. They quizzitively look around as they are now standing in front of the rest of the party.
Gruck's gonna point at these 2. What are they doing here?
I wink and be like, they're here. I wink and go, they're here to help. Let's do it. And I hit my hands. The more bodies, right?
Huh.
It's a bad way to phrase it.
That's a very bad way to phrase it.
I think you guys are looking too much into it as I look at Nebin.
Nevin has a blank expression on his face. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, just make sure that you keep them safe, Mac. You keep them safe. Greg says that in a very doubtful tone.
You're bringing your people with you, right?
Yes, just
He's
Zelen
bringing
and
his people.
Helios. Just these 2.
They should probably stay put, but
Hey, man, if he wants to
Hey.
bring them, by all means, have fun.
I think it's a good idea. Why don't you guys think it's a good idea to have other people help us?
I just don't like seeing people get torn apart by demons. It's just personal.
I mean, we could also get torn apart by demons.
yeah, but better us than just letting some people who have.
I mean, these are members of the Lord's Alliance. They would definitely give their life for the other Lord's Alliance as myself.
So Zelda and Hilvius, they nod and they like pound their chest as you say that back. Bravely.
Any other
But-
questions or concerns?
No concerns on my end. I said, keep them safe, bro.
Eben goes up to Cinny and says, "I heard you like to gamble. You want to get 30 gold on whether they live or die?"
No, my friend that got me into gambling always suggested against gambling on actual lives.
Judge is gonna say, "Oh, weird. Usually I have to cast my shields."
Oh my god!
Did Judge actually say that?
Oh no,
Yeah, you should have actually said that, bro.
Dude, I would have given you IRL inspiration for that. That was fire, Joe. Holy shit. Oh man, that was good.
I'm surprised Mac hasn't tried to convince the other Lords Alliance to come.
They're not under my control, so.
Technically, they are.
That's how you live to hear about these tales, or you know so much about these tales. You're the survivor.
You've
It's
been
like-
a lost survivor.
Eben's gonna say to Mac, don't most of your tales all people die but you?
Oh, that's not true. But, you know, more or less, of course.
He says 9 out of 10, remember?
Yeah, I mean, some of the stories only one, some of the stories only I live, you know, who knows? Anything could happen.
Jeez.
You just want stories.
A good story always ends with at least one member coming back, am I right?
Well, let's go.
Let's just go. Yeah, let's go. Hopefully this, yeah, but let's hopefully you pull you guys' weight, man. I'm just gonna move on.
Well, you guys head forward and you find the precipice that the scouts mentioned. And you look forward. I don't know what you guys can actually see. Well, Chanter sees nothing. Okay, yeah, you guys see what your characters see, and you just hear like.
Why can't I move around the map? Whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast fucking Dark Vision.
Oh, my boy.
Hold on.
Oh,
hold
there
on.
we
Don't
go.
move yet.
Sorry, no, I was trying to see why I can't move my character.
Wait, why? I can't see like right here.
Hold on. Yeah, I know. That's because there's a cliffside and shit. Let me give Judge Dark Vision really quick. So you cast Dark Vision on yourself. It's because there's cliff sides in front of you, Mac.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like a cliffside. This is like an elevation going up. Anyways, you guys arrive to the area that the scouts were describing, but you don't really see anything from where you're currently standing to give you any hints of devils or demons or anything like that. But at a bare minimum, you hear like braying from goats. Weird, considering you're in the Underdark and the surface mammals are not typically here. And that is where we will end tonight's session with the braying of goats.
Eben looks to Judge and goes, "I could go for some goat right now."
Oh, God. Well, I don't think you're gonna like the taste of these goats. Fine.